G'day, this is Lucia. Welcome to my art channel, and in today's video I'm going to continue with my 3D clay face. I'm going to do some painting today. I'm going to paint the background. I'm going to glue down the actual clay because it's not glued down, as you can see. It didn't stick. So in some areas it has, interestingly enough, which is strange, maybe because there was probably a bit of glue around the edges. That might have been a bit too heavy. There is some cracking even in this one as it's drying. It's still not 100% dry. There's still a little bit of, because like if you scrape it, you can actually, I'm not sure whether you can do it. You're supposed to do that with air dry clay, or whether it's supposed to be really, really thick. Anyway, so I'm going to glue that down and paint the background, and maybe put some fabric on the outfit. I found some of my, went into my fabric stash, and I found these beautiful pieces. Probably should have ironed them, but anyway, I'm going to use them for the clothing. I've got a top made out of this somewhere that I made a long while ago. I think I also made a bag out of it as well. One of my favourite pieces of fabric and colours. There's just some gorgeous colours in that. So, oh, that's the other thing I haven't done. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. So I might get one of these so I can mix some colours up for the background. But first things first, I'm going to glue the clay bits down, I think, because these pieces are already broken. So I'm just going to give them a quick little glue. My gloves, because knowing me, I'll end up getting more glue all over the place if I don't put my gloves on. All right, so just using Elmer's glue oil to glue those pieces. Let that dry, and then I'll come back and paint. Now I'm hoping to use a little bit, I should have got a little bit of black as well, just in case. I love this rich espresso from Deco Art, and I used that for the last one, but it tended to be a little bit too coppery, so I'm going to add some burnt umber because I wanted that nice deep chocolate brown. But I like the shimmer of the Deco Art espresso coffee here, rich espresso. So that's what I'm going to do. I might actually get some black as well and mix that in a little bit. For the background, I want some really bright colours. And I'm going to use a sponge, if I can find them. My little sponges, there they are. Get some more, and I'm just going to, because I've already got texture on that, and just choose some colours willy-nilly, some really bright colours. I'm just using some of my creative Creative Place acrylic paints. These I got from Aldi's in Australia, for those who are interested in knowing. 2 paints. They're not expensive, these ones are quite cheap, but that's what I want to use for this purpose. I'm just going to get some white and some black. Now I love purple, and there's a purple in that fabric, so I'm going to mix that ultramarine with a bit of red. Oh, I'm thinking this red, the deep red, the creamy red. I think these are all new. Here they are. All right, I'll let that dry, and then we'll come back and I'll lighten and brighten the back bit more, I think. Just the bright colours over the top. So at the moment they're just blending too much, and obviously that's why the green's there. I was going to put green in there anyway, but I don't have to because it's done pretty well with the blending. I just love this bit here, and that's what I want to do a bit more of around the outside of that. All right, I'll let that dry and we'll come back. Looks like it's dry. Now I like this bit up here. This is too much blending of the colours. That's why it's green and brown, which I'm not really too partial on the brown part of it there. So I want it quite bright in the background. So let's see. Let's start with a bit of yellow here and there. give these a clean again. I'm going to clean all of that, and then I'll come back and maybe cut out the fabric and tidy up around the edges, and then maybe go over the face and darken some bits and lighten some bits. But again, I'll have to wait till it dries. So I shall return in a little while. And we're back. Now I've cut out the fabric, so all I've got to do is glue that on. And then I might put I haven't decided whether I'm going to put like a gold or even a coloured one for that matter, like an edging. So whether I do it in fabric or whether I do it in paint, I haven't decided. I'm going to add some beads for the neckline. I just haven't decided which beads at this point in time. I've got a collection here that I could choose from. There's some beautiful ones in here as well. Look at these, aren't these gorgeous? I'm not sure whether I'll use these ones, but they're absolutely gorgeous stones. I found these old earrings that had broken off, and what I'm going to do is just add them to the ears like so, and then maybe use some, I'm thinking some texture paint just to make the little hoop to hold the earrings on. I think I've got some doll's hair. I've got way too much there, so I don't need quite that much. So I'm just going to maybe cut off a little bit and then make a few strands come down. I've got this fabric here that I'll use as the scarf. And these are my flowers, my polymer flowers that I've got left. I haven't got any others left. I've got to make some more. But I thought, seeing this is just a practice run, I will just use the ones that I've got. So yeah, that's my setup. I did buy some buttons for the eyes to make them a bit more glittery. But I have to go over that and paint the shadows and the highlights. Change the lips to pink, pinky red, and fix up the eyes because they're not right. So that is what I'll be doing. So what I'm going to do is get on with it, and I'll put some music on and you can follow along with the music. See you soon.
I keep a photograph in which we were in love, caught in your eyes, waiting for the sunrise. I barely even knew who you were. What did you do? I didn't care, 'cause you were perfect, I swear. But somebody told me that it's over. Oh no, it's true. You made me happy for a while. I remember fleeting times when we slept on top of cars. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I remember fleeting times when we watched the sparks so fire. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. maybe you would notice me. Then our eyes would meet, I would feel my heart beat when you looked and smiled at me. Back then our love was so strong, we wanted this to go on, but now it's only a pleasant memory. If I could see you now, you would stand out from the crowd, but you would not even notice me. I remember fleeting times when we stepped on top of cars. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I remember fleeting times when we watched the sparks so far. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. We knew we'd be forever young. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I knew that love would never die. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. It's the wrong time to surrender. Light me up and skip. You are the wrong line of my scarce life. What do you found in me? If I fall down, will you follow me into the dark, dark? If I bleed out, will you carry me into the lights, lights? Let me believe. Let me believe. Hear the strong beat of my weak heart. Is this a lie to see? You gave me last night full of bright lights, and take away my fear of falling asleep. When I fall down, will you follow me into the dark, dark? When I bleed out, will you carry me into the lights, lights? Let me
Okay, that's it. I'll just let it dry now for the moment. The texture around, or the fabric paint texture, is going to take about 72 hours to dry. The rest of it hopefully won't take too long. But I'll come back and put the scarf and the polymer flowers on in a little while, once it's dried up a little bit more, and we'll go from there and we'll see how she turns out. We'll be back soon. Bye. Okay, it's pretty much dry. Unfortunately, the scarf that I wanted to put on, this one, is a little too thick and it's hard to manipulate it the way I want. So I had this lace that I painted gold. It was white lace and I painted it gold, that I used in my last one. So I've just glued it down on one side and I'm just waiting for that to dry. And then once that dries, I will scrunch it up the way I want to and glue the other side, and then I will put the flowers on. So I'll come back once that's a little bit dry and easy to manipulate, because at the moment it's not, and I've just popped that on there just to give it weight for it to dry. So I'll be back. Okay, I've just glued down the other side of the scarf, and I've added the little hoops for the earrings with the texture paste, this one. And now what I'm going to do is just adjust the eyes, because I didn't like the way they were before. Now, I don't know which one of these was the best. Sorry about that. The camera switched off at the most inopportune time. I was in the process of gluing the flowers down when the camera switched off. So you missed me gluing them down. But that's what they look like. Not 100% the way I wanted it, but I found some extra flowers because it was looking a little bit empty. So I've just added a couple of extras. This is what she looks like finished. She's not bad. Not exactly what I was going for, but that's the best I could do under the circumstances. But it was certainly a learning experience. The fabric looks awesome. That necklace, pretend necklace that I made from the fabric with the fabric paint was the best I could do. I wanted to add the beads, but because there was too many cracks and the beads weren't going to cover it, I thought the paint would be best. Hence why I used the fabric paint. The 3D look isn't too bad considering. The hair is a little bit nutty, something crazy. But, yeah, she looks like somebody out of the 80s, to be honest, with a huge scarf of flowers, sorry. Looks more like a hat than a scarf. But, yeah, that's it. I like the colours. Colours are cool. So, yeah, that was my trial and error. I learned a great deal playing with this, and I know what to fix for the next one when I do the next one. But that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. And hit that bell so you can be notified when I upload the next video. In the meantime, folks, thanks for hanging out with me while I was experimenting with my 3D African lady. And we'll catch you next week. Bye.